Hello there, and welcome to Winnesec News 360, transmitting live from the podium inside Winnesec Secondary School. My name is Reno, the GMS at 3 at 6.
And I am Benedict Aponsa, 3 at 6.
Coming up in the headlines, Ghana Education Service grants Easter break for Form 2 students in transition.
Education Minister.
Bring back discipline in senior high school. Education Minister tells GES.
Official dates for 2025 for school candidates announced.
African icon PLO Lumumba lights up University of Education, Winnesec in public lecture series.
When the Shea surprises young fan at school, promises full scholarship through university.
In sports, who is winning the Premier League, the La Liga, the Italian Serie A, and the German Bundesliga, alongside the Ghana Premier League. All these and more still to come, including news in business, sports, and entertainment. Begin with our first story. The Ghana Education Service (GES) has announced that Form 2 students in senior high and senior high technical schools operating the transitional track system will be granted Easter break. GES made it clear that the break is optional, and students who prefer to stay on campus during the period will be allowed to remain under proper supervision.
In related development, the Education Minister, Haruna Ijusu, has revealed that the government is taking steps to phase out the double-track system at the senior high schools level by 2027. He made this known during an engagement with members of the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools, CHAS, at a meeting held in the Sinyane in the Bono region.
Let's stay a little bit on education. Minister for Education Haruna Ijusu has emphasized that the Ghana Education Service (GES) Director General Professor Ernest Kofi Davis has the full backing of the government to implement necessary reforms to curb violent behavior and instill discipline in schools.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Education Service (GES) has officially announced the date for the 2025 WASSCE for school candidates. According to GES, the 2025 WASSCE will commence on Monday, August 4, 2025 and conclude on Friday, September 19, 2025.
Let's take it to UEW. Pan-Africanist PLO Lumumba from Kenya has made passionate appeal to African leaders to consider instituting reforms in African teaching methodologies during his involvement at the public lecture series in the University of Education, Winnesec, on Friday, April 11, 2025. According to the African icon, education has been corrupted, feeding us the lie that speaking in our local dialect makes us unintelligent, he said.
Away from UEW, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, has declared two former students persona non grata for unlawful assembly that resulted in vandalism and destruction of university properties. Their actions were captured and confirmed by the university's CCTV surveillance system. The two students are prohibited from entering the university's premises and cease to present themselves as current students of KNUST. Up next is business news.
Bienvenue dans le segment des actualités économiques avec moi, Ekia Benoit Keija, 3 Journal at 1.
Welcome to the business segment with me, James Anakojo Aduba, 3 Business 1.
Et je suis Mensa Regina, 3 at 1. Le ministre de la Santé ghanéen Kwame Minta Akando a révélé que plus de 2 des professionnels de la santé formés du pays envisageant quitter le pays. Une évolution qu'il a qualifiée de profondément inquiétante. Par ailleurs, la Commission des règles des services publics a annoncé une révision à la hausse des tarifs d'électricité et de l'eau. Selon un communiqué de la PULC, cette nouvelle révision entrera en vigueur le 3 mai 2025. Les tarifs d'électricité augmenteront en moyenne de 14,75%, tandis que ceux de l'eau augmenteront de 4,02%.
Ghana's Minister for Health, Kwabena Minta Akando, has disclosed that over 2/3 of the country's trained health professionals are actively considering leaving the country, a development he described as deeply concerning. In another news, the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, PURC, has announced an upward adjustment in electricity and water tariffs. According to a statement issued by the PURC, the new adjustment will take effect on May 3, 2025. Electricity tariffs will increase by an average of 14.75%, while water tariffs will rise by 4.02%.
Toujours en activité, le président John Dramani Mahama a dévoilé le programme Fidiana le samedi 12 avril 2025 à Techiman, comme un élément de l'initiative plus large de son administration visant à transformer l'agriculture et à renforcer la résilience économique du Ghana.
Still in business, President John Dramani Mahama has unveiled the Feed Ghana program on Saturday, April 12 in Techiman as a key component of its administration's broad initiative to transform agriculture and strengthen Ghana's economic resilience.
Et c'est une des actualités économiques. Je m'appelle Ekia Benoit Ketia.
And that will be all the news on business. My name is James Nanakojo Adoba.
Et je suis Mensa Regina à suivre les sports.
Up next is sports.
Welcome to the sports segment with me, Bryna Smith, 3 Science 4.
And I am Augustina Kingsley, 3 Science 3.
Let's begin from the Central Region as Infantipim School beat Tamale SHS, Prisel Legon, Adizadel College, West African SHS and Kita SHTS twice on their way to the national basketball title. Dominant Infantipim did not only win the national SHS basketball title by fluke, but beat the country's best to grab the honors according to Sporty FM.
Away from that to the Ghana Premier League, Asante Kotoko secured a 1-1 draw versus Beijing United as Accra Heart of Oak were held to a 1-1 draw against Fishing FC.
Let's take you to the European front. Cristiano Ronaldo is just 4 goals away from becoming the first player in history to score 100 goals for 4 different clubs. CR7 has scored 97 goals for Al Nassr in 105 games since moving from Manchester United to Saudi Arabia. Besides, no Premier League goalkeeper has made more errors leading to a shot, that is 12, or more errors leading to a goal, that is 8, across all competitions since the start of last season than Andre Onana, the Man United goalkeeper.
In the English Premier League over the weekend, Jadon Sancho helped Chelsea to come from behind to secure a dramatic 2-2 draw against Ipswich Town at Stamford Bridge as Mo Salah starts again, and Liverpool beat West Ham by 2-1. Manchester United were humiliated by Newcastle as United lost 4-1 despite goalkeeper Andre Onana was benched. Manchester City destroyed Crystal Palace by 5-2 as Arsenal played a 1-1 draw against Brentford despite Thomas Partey scored in the 61st minute. In Spain, Barcelona struggled to beat Leganes by 1 goal as Real Madrid returned to winning ways with Camavinga scoring the only goal to beat Deportivo Alaves. In Germany, it was a super clash between Bayern Munich and Dortmund as the match ended in a dramatic 2-2 draw. In the Champions League on Tuesday, Aston Villa engaged PSG as Dortmund clashed with Barcelona. On Wednesday, Bayern played Inter Milan as Real Madrid have a huge task to overcome a 3-0 deficit against Arsenal. And this is how my time can permit us here on Winnesec News 360. My name is Augustina Kingsley.
And I am Bryna Smith. Up next is Entertainment News.
Grace Odom, 2-7.
And I am Brian Brown Abbeville, 3-3.
Ghana's music sensation Wendy Shea has surprised her young fan Tracy Shea at the Redwana School Complex on April 9, 2025. Following a viral video that lit up social media, Tracy had trended after she was seen dancing her heart out to Wendy Shea's hit single, Too Late, during a school event on March 29. While the video was widely celebrated for its pure joy, it unfortunately attracted negative comments online. Wendy Shea, however, stood firmly in support of her mini-me, publicly defending Tracy and shutting down the critics. The real surprise came when Wendy Shea showed up at Tracy's school to meet her in person, announcing a full scholarship for the young fan from class 5 through university. She also gifted the young star an undisclosed sum of money to support her family.
Charterhouse announced its new date for 2025 Telecel Ghana Music Awards. The countdown is officially on. Charterhouse, organizers of the prestigious Telecel Ghana Music Awards (TGMA), have announced a new date for the much anticipated 26th edition of the iconic event. Mark your calendars. Saturday, May 10, 2025 is the new date with a grand arena set to come alive from 7 p.m. with glitz, glamour, and unforgettable performance. This year's celebration of Ghana's vibrant music scenes is backed by power sponsors including Telecel Ghana, Guinness Ghana, TV3, KPMG, Close Up, and the British Council. Widely regarded as the gold standard for music excellence in Ghana, the TGMA continues to honor top talents across diverse genres. Meanwhile, Kweku Smoke, Team Eternity, Joe Metal, Kim Paluta, Kim Promise, Stoneboy, and Black Sherif are all vying for the prestigious 2025 TGMA Artist of the Year title. And that will be all the news on entertainment with me, Brian Brown Abebu.
And I am Grace Odu.
It's time for the spotlight. Let's bring you some comments from social media as a result of Winnesec News 360 trends. Alright, I'm joined by Miracle Yaira Akuofe. Miracle, tell us what are some of the comments on social media.
Social media has been buzzing with loads of comments, and this comment is from Miss Digits Official. Winnie to the world. Great job, guys. Nahima says, Winnesec, after we completed, you are making the school lively. Top Boy ED says, they never did this during our time. Safia to all the way. This is from Estudios Miraculous. Mr. Mendleev also says, so when we pass away, we no experience all this. Hey, she's Rudy says, Yanni girls never disappoint. I'm proud of my school and house. The top we belong. Nanekia says, nobody is talking about the boy. He is very good. And the last one from AJ Bling says, oh, shout out to all Winnesecans. Podium.
Alright, thank you very much, Miracle. That's how we wrap up the news bulletins here on Winnesec News 360. Many thanks to our executive producer, M. Baronta, alongside Mr. Ansama Usino and Mr. Francis Poku. This broadcast is brought to you by the English department led by the HOD, Madam Rita Padura, and with support from Mr. Derek Field, head of Winnesec Media.
Many thanks to our media partners, Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM and Radio Peace 88.9 FM.
You can log on to Winnesec Media platforms on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram for all these news items. My name is Reno de James.
And I am Benedicta Panza. In Spanish, we say muchas gracias.
And in Mandarin Chinese, we say French and Have a good day.